is a paper that I did not sign. And you will see, when you review it, that Richard Lowell Frankel claims to be my lawyer, despite other paperwork comparatively saying that it would be Jennifer, I believe her name was Tanner, but here it says Richard Frankel would be. Now here's a signature from 2023, but why then would the signature from 2024 be exactly the same and also submitted a year later to an agency against whom I had been filing multiple complaints because they had been committing malpractice against me, and they refused to x-ray me when I had several broken bones as well as trauma-induced scoliosis. Let us see if he has an explanation for this. All right. Look up your number online.
Thank you for calling the law office of Ross and Frankel. Please listen closely as our menu has changed. For current clients, press 1. If you are not a current client but would like to discuss a potential claim, press 2. If you are a doctor's office or billing department calling about medical records, press 3. If you are calling from Social Security, press 4. For our hours of operation, fax, email information. One moment, please. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes.
Oh, I sure hope that it will be.
Thank you so much for calling Ross and Frankel. This is Remy speaking. How can I help you?
Hello, can I please leave a message for Richard?
Of course you can.
Thank you. I would just like to let him know that the paperwork that he submitted to Cooper Health after I began an internal patient relations report against the doctor who refused to image me and told me that my flattened, uninflating right side of the rib cage that was immobile while I breathed, as well as the brand new abdominal asymmetry and trauma-induced scoliosis, curvature of the bottom of my spine, and thumb-sized indentation in the spine, Priya said was normal. Everyone had it and nothing to worry about. So no, I would not have signed a release for him to contact them at that time, since they had been committing medical malpractice as well as falsifying documents. I have a video, multiple videos, yesterday where I had called 911 for assistance, spoken with county communications, spoken with EMTs, and informed them that I am not in pain and cannot feel pain because I have lost sensation from the navel down. And then they had the nerve and audacity to check me in for pain when what I was visiting for was tissue damage. Then when I demanded that they correct my discharge paperwork to the actual reason why I was there, the woman attempted to rip the paper from my hands, and I did not allow her to do so, so that one has her fingerprints on it. She then corrected the paper, brought me a new one with her fingerprints on it, and then once again attempted to rip her falsified document from my hands. And when I held on to it and did not allow her to do so, I was permanently banned from the only hospital in Cape May County. Furthermore, Richard's paperwork states him as my representative, which is in direct contradiction to Jennifer Tanner claiming that prior to that event of him sending this in allegedly on November 27th, as well as her claim afterwards in December to be my representative. So they are not only contradicting themselves, but also each other. I have multiple of documents dating back to April of 2024 of malpractice being committed against me by that hospital. So I would have in no way involved them whatsoever in my care, because the fact that their documents are false and proven so by audio recordings as well as video recordings would necessitate that their information could not be used in my SSI case. Furthermore, I had on a recorded phone call dismissed your team from my representation, and then they had claimed to SS Social Security Administration that they had dropped me, which I believe would be a matter of perjury, because I had also received an email from Jennifer Tanner saying that she accepts the fact that I dismissed them for their refusal to assist in my civil rights pursuant to New Jersey State Legislature Chapters 17 and 38 to secure for myself a small amount of money out of my retroactive funds for medical expenses and the replacement of resources I lost when Cape May County forced me to spend 7 months homeless because I was unable to get rid of my service dog, being as the fact he assists me with my disabilities. I would appreciate if y'all cease and desist all of your fraudulent actions against me, being as it seems that they have been continuing.
Can I please have your name?
Ezekiel.
Can you please spell that for me?
Well, the problem is, since you're not my lawyer, you never got notice of my name change, but y'all have been addressing me as female when in April of 2024, my driver's license was corrected to male. And furthermore, you have it under the last name Croasdale with the birthday of April 20th, 1991. So, being as y'all have been engaged in denying me my civil rights, as well as the very rights afforded to me by my contract with Cape May County Social Services, who did list me illegally against my will under duress as an organ donor. Furthermore, once I was registered against my will as an organ donor by misleading paperwork, I have been consistently denied medical care by Cooper Hospital for the exact very conditions which they themselves have diagnosed me with. I think you can understand why this is a conflict of interests.
Can I please have your best callback number for Richard to give you a call back?
609-846-4151.
Alrighty, and what was your preferred name so I know what to call you, ma'am?
Sir, and it is Zeke, Z-E-K-E.
Z-E-K-E. Awesome. Thank you very much for that information, Zeke.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Alrighty. So I took a gist of everything we had on this phone conversation, and I want to express my apologies for the part on our end. I'm going to make sure Richard Frankel is aware of the phone call we had today, and stress your concern about everything was noted, okay?
Thank you very much. And as always, I have this phone call, every phone call, and basically everything I do from the time I wake up until I go to sleep on recording. So if you would like to dispute anything, I have literally terabytes of video and audio footage, as well as a plethora of documents and emails supporting everything.
I am just a receptionist here.
Yeah,
so
I just want you to let him know.
Be someone that would be someone to dispute anything.
No, I just want you to let him know that I have supporting documentation of everything. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
No worries. Thank you. Our calls are recorded as well. So
I know.
awesome.
Thank you.
That's perfect.
Goodbye.
That's good. That's needed. You know what I mean?
Yes, especially in today's climate.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Yeah.